6:20 and it is just us. That clown. We found this really cute little Vietnamese place.
We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust.
Good evening! We are out for the evening. Jonty's parents are here with us still from Christmas and New Year's with us, and they have taken the kids out for an evening out. The kids don't know what's happening. It's a surprise which is happening when the sun starts to set. It's 6:20 and it is just us.
Yeah, we're looking forward to, well, we're here in obviously the Marina Bay area. If you've never seen it before, if you're watching our videos from abroad, this is the Marina Bay area. We've got here I'm pointing at the Art Science Museum, you've got the Marina Bay Sands behind, and then the beautiful city skyline over there. This may be very familiar to many of you subscribers here. We're actually going to be starting here, but we're going to go to some bits and places of Singapore that we've never been to before for a wonderful evening. We've struck it pretty lucky with the weather, we think, although I've said it now, it's probably going to start raining any second now. It's been very wet lately, but we're looking forward to taking you guys along with us to a lovely, just the two of us evening.
Behind me you can see that the float is being taken away. It was like a floating platform where they've had National Day parades, fireworks, there was a football pitch on there, and on the side there was all seating you sit in. Pretty much most of it has already been demolished, and it's a pretty massive area actually. I'm not sure what it's going to be, so if you know, do send us the links and give us the info.
I just love walking along this little stretch here. It just feels alive and just beautiful, and the view's amazing too. There's something about the Merlion that always gets me, makes me feel like I'm really home, which is nice. So yeah, this is kind of like the end of the familiar bit. We're going to start walking along the Singapore River in bits, looking out for spots that we haven't really done before. We're going to look for somewhere to eat, always have to, and somewhere to hang out as the sunset comes in as well. So yeah, stick with us. Yeah. Actually, if you love this content, if you love all the content that we share, we would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe. It's amazing how many people watch who don't subscribe, so we'd love it. If you could, it would really help us in our channel. It would help us with all of our future exploits with YouTube as well. So yeah, thanks. So while we're doing all of this and exploring these areas that we've not really been to before, our kids are, like Millie said, with the parents. Aspen is heading up to the Singapore Flyer with my mom.
She's wanted to do forever.
Yeah, after a little dinner, and then Milo and my dad are having dinner together, and then hitting up one of the boat tours around Singapore as well. Again, something that he loves to do. So yeah, really pleased that they get to have that time with grandparents. There is a very ominous looking cloud behind us.
A blob.
Oh no. I've got the camera and I've got no waterproof stuff. I'm about to run into a bicycle.
Yes, there's so many people cycling around, walking around, having dinner, music playing. It's fun in the evening.
Yeah. When we're not trying to like keep an eye on our children, wonder where they're going. So yeah, we're looking forward to having something to eat real soon as we keep walking up this area of the Singapore River. I don't know if you can see those clouds behind us, but the forecast said, it's not. The forecast said 9 PM. It's only 7 now, so we thought we'd had a couple more hours. We're gonna go, there's a 7-Eleven here, we're gonna tuck in and get an umbrella because you don't want to be caught out. Like the moment the breeze picks up, we've got about a minute until we're drenched. So we're going to grab an umbrella and then go on our way.
Yeah, if you're a tourist here in Singapore and you think, oh, there's a nice breeze, like, be warned. Like, have an umbrella ready. Bring an umbrella for the heat, bring an umbrella for the rain, because either way, it's a very helpful thing to have. And we just didn't today.
Oops, we're not regular 7-Eleven goers, but it's moved, so it's just around the corner, but we're still okay. The rain hasn't yet come.
I'm hoping it's getting dark because the sun's setting as well, not just that huge rain cloud is coming closer and closer to us. 7-Eleven!
Here we go.
Famous 7-Eleven umbrella. You've got the black one, but I kind of feel like you should just get this one. Ponchos if you're really not wanting to get wet. Since there's two of us, we decided to get the big one, and for some reason I quite like the clear umbrellas so you can still see the rain. I don't think it'll be helpful in the sun, it might just melt. Okay. Turns out we managed to get a free umbrella because we've got a U card, which seems to equate to a lot of points. We pay for all of our MRT trips on it and get extra points. Yeah, you can have a look at that. We're not sponsored, but we enjoy it and we like to save money so we can do more fun things. So we're going to keep going. I think we're going this way.
We're just heading down towards, I think, the Hong Lim Food Centre. We don't know too much about it. We just know that we've never been there, and that's always a good enough reason for us to check it out. We are passing a few eateries though, and the smell is delicious, and we're just starting to build up our appetites now, which is great. It's been a really, really lovely walk. Fancy. It's like a...
Nothing. Oh, fitness class.
Oh, it's fitness class.
No, thanks. Keep moving.
And we're just going to keep heading down here. I think we're going to cut across soon. And then find some delicious food that hopefully you guys will want to have as well, and you can come and check it out too. That Park Royal Hotel looks amazing. The one that has all like the gardens that are hanging off the wall. It just looks incredible. I just wonder if anyone here is watching and you can hit us up. I would love to stay there and we'll do a video for you. It's worth the ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. We've got Speaker's Corner behind me, which is a place that I didn't really know much about. Millie was just explaining to me, and then we read the placard. She's bang on correct. It's just a place for public speaking, for political debate, a public space for it, which is awesome. It's a really, really beautiful place. Historically, there's been a lot of political speeches done here, and I just think it's cool to have a spot for it, a place where, maybe like in the olden days, the Roman Forum was where people gathered to discuss and debate. Perhaps this is what it is aiming to be. We're here right next to a beautiful fountain. We're very close to our dinner location, which is great because we are super hungry.
We got to the Hong Lim complex and lots of things were already closed for the evening, so we decided to walk a little further and we found this really cute little Vietnamese place. So we popped in here, we've made a choice, we're going to place our order and just chill out in here for a bit.
I can't believe how delicious this looks. We're super, super hungry. We didn't go out expecting to have Vietnamese food tonight, but we're very, very happy we have. And I've just become infinitely more, exponentially more hungry now looking at the food right here, and now I'm talking to you and I feel like I should be eating. So I'm going to grab some chopsticks and maybe give the food a bit of a mix up. So like fresh and light, so full of flavour. I love that. Okay. We're gonna eat. This isn't a food episode, but we're very happy, having the best night ever. I'm gonna eat a bit of pork for you, and a bit of noodle. Okay. Spring roll. What I love about these is how fresh it is. Coriander, cucumber crunch. Oh, so good. That was delicious. A nice, lovely surprise actually, not just a nice surprise, a brilliant surprise. And some amazing food. And so good. You saw what we had there, including our drinks, that came to $44, which was excellent. We're definitely going to be back.
Yeah, really good.
We're just having the most wonderful evening, and it's such a lovely night. It's cool. I don't feel like I'm sweating. We've got a little bit more to go. Hopefully somewhere nice to finish our evening nearby, and we'll bring you with us.
We're in Chinatown. There's a huge crossroads behind me, and in a few weeks the whole place is going to be decorated with beautiful lights, dragon decorations. It's definitely worth coming around here to check out all the lights and eat loads and loads of Chinese New Year goodies too.
Despite Christmas being over here, obviously in Singapore and around the world, I love that Singapore still has the festive vibe going on at the moment. It's just a few weeks until Chinese New Year, as Millie mentioned, and so there's still loads of lights out, still lots of sparkles down the street, which is really awesome. It's got such a great vibe to it. We're just looking to see how we can cross the road to get to our final destination for the evening. So we've come to Pearls Hill Park. We've never been here before. We don't know anything about it other than there's a park here and there's some sort of reservoir, and that it's a hill, and you can tell it's a hill because of all the stairs that we've encountered. So sometimes I forget that Singapore never really switches off. We're right next to a huge construction site of what looks like a load of apartments being built now. And it's hustling and bustling. Everything else around here seems really quiet and quite chilled out, whereas that is pumping. And there's noise and there's alarms and there's people shouting at each other. It's amazing really. As we head up some more stairs, the sound of that construction site kind of fades into the distance, and then all the cicadas just takes over. And we are really looking forward to exploring this Pearls Hill Park.
To my right, you can just see lots of little windows with lights on. Just said it looks like loads of little TV screens. Lots of people have their washing hanging up. Like, we're not peering in, obviously, because that would be weird. But like, you can see people going about their daily lives, and I forget about everybody else when I'm in my apartment. But when you come at night and you see all the lights on, you kind of realize how many people are actually living in these particular blocks or HDBs. It's pretty cool to come and see it all at night.
This really is such a beautiful park to be walking around at night time. I can't believe we're the only ones up here. Oh no, there's a few other people over there, just as I say that. But it's just beautiful, and so nice to be up high, have some elevation over the city, which you just don't really get in Singapore. Just over there is a really, really beautiful view of just building lights twinkling in the distance, which is really, really
All
cool.
different coloured lights.
Yeah. What a beautiful evening that has been.
It's been really nice, yeah, and again, just wondering, we found some pretty cool places, like when we walked McPherson and just popped into all those little places. Like, if we wouldn't have been wandering around tonight, we wouldn't have found our delicious dinner.
It's just like so perfectly Singapore. I was thinking about this earlier because we started off in the city and the beautiful skyline and all the iconic places of Singapore that are all in that one tiny little area, and then we walked through Chinatown. We walked and found a really, really great little a little Vietnamese restaurant. What I love about that is that Singapore is so full of, yes, local food, but food from all around the region. I think to be able to find fantastic Vietnamese food here in Singapore, I think says a lot about Singapore itself, and I think it's quite typical of this country too. And then to be able to come here to this beautiful park that we've never been to, I really want to come here in the daytime and see the greenery and how lush it is. So we've got an idea of what it's going to be like around us now, but it's just great, and to be able to have a viewpoint over the city that we've never really had before.
And it didn't rain.
I know.
Didn't get to use our umbrella.
The sky
but,
seems to have cleared up a little bit as
yeah,
well.
it's cleared up, which is nice. You can just hear loads of cicadas. But
it's beautiful.
I've noticed like different sounds of cicadas. It's not just the standard one that we hear sometimes. There's a lot of chatter going on.
Yeah, there's like a little chirpy one going on tonight as well. So anyway, we love having you guys along on the journey. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, something slightly different.
Yeah, nighttime. Normally in pajamas on the sofa by now.
Right.
I am.
So please do subscribe, comment in the box, let us know what you thought of today's episode, let us know whether you enjoyed it, whether there's things that we missed out on our little walk. Like we said, we didn't really know anything about where we've been today, we just kind of grabbed a camera and started to go. And we love hearing your recommendations and love having you guys along on the journey too.
You do. Thanks for coming along and good night.
Good night.